Pakistan's Peshawar was once known as the city of flowers surrounded by pears and pomegranate trees. It was a trading city situated at the gates of a key mountain valley connecting South and Central Asia. But for the past 4 decades, it has become the epicenter of rising militancy in the region, fueled by the conflicts in neighboring Afghanistan and the geopolitical games of great powers. The city, with a population of about 2 million, was reeling after one of Pakistan's most devastating militant attacks in years. A day earlier, a suicide bomber unleashed a blast in a mosque inside the city's main police compound, killing at least 101 people and wounding at least 225, mostly police. Analysts say the carnage is the legacy of decades of flawed policies by Pakistan and the United States. What you sow, so shall you reap, said Abdullah Khan, a senior security analyst. Peshawar was a peaceful place until the early 1980s, when Pakistan's then dictator Zia-ul Haq decided to become part of Washington's Cold War, with Moscow joining the fight against the 1979 Soviet invasion of neighboring Afghanistan. Peshawar, less than 30 kilometers from the Afghan border, became the center where the American CIA and Pakistani military helped train, arm, and fund the Afghan Mujahideen fighting the Soviets. The city was flooded by weapons and fighters, many of them hardline Islamic militants, as well as with hundreds of thousands of Afghan refugees. Arab militants were also drawn there by the fight against the Soviets, including Osama bin Laden. It was in Peshawar that bin Laden founded Al-Qaeda in the late 1980s, joining forces with veteran Egyptian militant Al-Jawhari. The Mujahideen plunged Afghanistan into civil war in a bloody fight for power. Meanwhile, in Peshawar and another Pakistani city, Quetta, the Afghan Taliban began to organize with backing from the Pakistani government. Eventually, the Taliban took power in Afghanistan in the late 1990s, ruling until they were ousted by the 2001 American-led invasion following Al-Qaeda's 9/11 attacks in the US. During the nearly 20-year US war against the Taliban insurgency in Afghanistan, militant groups blossomed in the tribal regions of Pakistan along the border and around Peshawar. Some groups were encouraged by the Pakistani intelligence agencies. Shah, the former officer, warned that more TTP attacks could follow and said that Pakistan needs to engage the Afghan Taliban and pressure them to either evict the TTP or ensure it doesn't launch attacks from Afghan territory.